Crackhead. You had your chance. You had your chance. Now we're drinking Ronza Copper. Dark rum. Darker liquors now. Starting to cool off. Can't wait for the holidays. Oh, happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Happy Thanksgiving. Hope you had a good time with your family. Hope nobody got knocked out. I hope your food was good. I hope who was ever in charge of the mac and cheese did a good job. And welcome, everyone. Today is November the 25th, and I'm your host. Let's get right into it. Marcus Stokes, one of the best football players in the country. Bro, they just took away your scholarship to Florida because you're sitting in your car and you wanna rap. That's cool. That's cool. You said the word nigga and they took your scholarship away, I was so confused at first because I'm like, wait a minute. Marcus Stokes is rapping in his car. He said the word nigga and they took a scholarship away. Now I looked up the video. It's a white boy. It's a white boy in his car rapping, saying the word nigga, and they took his scholarship away. I guess we're here now. We're here now where you whites, you cannot get away with anything anymore. They are cracking down. They are cracking down on the whites. This poor young man, I'm sure he's not hurting for scholarships if he's one of the best players in the country. But the word nigga, he's rapping the word nigga. And come on. Let's not be naive. Let's not be naive. It's like an unspoken joke where white people, this is where they feel safe saying the N-word. Find me a white person ain't never said nigga in the car. Find me one, because I'm telling you, it doesn't exist. I don't know why this man recorded himself. I'm sorry, Marcus, but you can't do these things. You can't do these things, even though we know you're not supposed to say nigga, but it's not, you weren't saying it with no malicious intent. I get that. I get it. It's not even, I'm gonna let a secret out real quick. Black people nowadays, for the most part, depending on their age, we're not offended by the word anymore. It's more about the intent. Hey, if you one of my white friends, you slip up and say it, I'm gonna give you a look. I'm looking at you sideways, but all right, hey, that's one. And I got a rule. I'm like, hey man, if you slip up and say it in front of me, I'll let you slide. But you slip up and say it in front of somebody else, I don't know you. You on your own. Marcus, I wish they didn't take your scholarship away. I know you're gonna land on your feet. Hopefully, just to show you meant no ill intent, man, you need to go out and get you a scholarship at one of these HBCUs. Go ahead, holler at Dion. Dion will come take you. I don't know what position you play, kid, but Dion will come take you if you work hard. I'm pretty sure, they might, if you play quarterback, they might need a quarterback. I think his son's getting ready to go to the league. You go down to Jackson State, go down to his HBCU, stop saying the word, stop recording yourself saying the word nigga, and you'll be all right. You'll be all right, Marcus. I believe in you. Marcus Stokes. I thought you was a brother, I swear to God. Moving forward, I feel like every other week we're hearing about some mass shooting. I don't know what's going on, but this shit gotta stop. This shit's gotta stop. And this is why I keep telling people, leave people the fuck alone. You don't know what nobody's been through. And the stuff that you know that we've been through as a whole, as a collective, you know that's enough to break some people. So take COVID, take being unemployed, take all this shit and just realize, leave people the fuck alone. I'm not justifying any of this violence. I'm not. But if we leave people the fuck alone, we wouldn't have all these goddamn mass shootings. Be nice to the crazy motherfucker. If a motherfucker look crazy or they look different, leave them alone or be nice. Be pleasant. Don't act like you're better than them. And this, I'm telling you, I don't know if you guys have noticed this, but I've never seen a good looking motherfucker shoot no shit up. You think about that. It's always the crazy looking motherfuckers, the ones that people don't really want to look at, the ones people don't really want to talk to. And I don't get this shit. And look, the story, they said a drag queen is a hero for stopping the gunman. Look, could you imagine Like, you didn't save everybody. There were some casualties, but could you imagine stepping in there and the headline reads drag queen? Like, nobody even thought to get your name. Your drag, they got your outfit. They got your outfit described very well. Drag queen stopped them with her high heels. And that's crazy because she did help. She did help, but there was an Army vet, and they got his name in there, Richard Fierro. They got his name in there, and he's the one that initially made the move. And I couldn't imagine putting my life on the line to stop an armed man. And they give all the credit to a drag queen. Like, I just don't, I'm like, Richard, man, hey, I applaud you for stepping up. And drag queen lady, good for you too for jumping in there. You know, you're a little less brave than Richard because it's easy to jump on somebody when they already jumped on. But I applaud you both for saving most of those people. But for real, let's start being a little kinder. You know, the year's almost over. Let's start being a little kinder to the weirdos and the suspect people who might be getting ready to go off. Okay? Y'all tripping. Leave these crazy folks alone, and we'll all be better off. We seem to have a good time. But not too good of a time. Texas man, sir, you decided, you thought you would go viral by doing a TikTok dance on top of an 18-wheeler? Explain to me how you can't explain it to me because you're no longer with us. But I'm very curious to how you thought this was going to play out. You thought you were going to go viral by doing a TikTok dance on top of a moving 18-wheeler. I don't know how you got up there. I don't know if you and the driver were in cahoots or what the deal was, but it said you were struck by an overpass. No. When you were struck by something, that means that it is in motion. You struck the overpass, sir. The overpass didn't strike you, and you didn't make it. I'm sorry, but at the same time, I don't feel bad. I don't feel for you because you're an idiot. And I can't look. I love TikTok. I just recently got into it. Find me on there. But we got to do something else. All these dances and all this goofy shit, like trying to one up each other. We're too competitive in this country. We got to stop. Let's keep it basic. And let's just have fun. And let's dance on dance floors. How about that? Let's not dance in the streets. Let's stop dancing on 18-wheelers. Killing me with this bullshit. Fucking weird. And speaking of weird, I don't condone this in any way, but Natalia Bryant, oldest daughter of Kobe Bryant, had to file a restraining order against, I don't even know why it matters. He's a 32-year-old stalker. There's no respectable age to stalk. So I don't know why they're like, oh, he's a 32-year-old, like, oh, he's too old to stalk. No. Okay, bro, it's a little weird that you're stalking. I mean, you're 30-something, she's, late teens. She's an adult, technically. But still, bro, you've been trying to get in contact with her for 2 years? I don't know how you haven't got the message yet, sir. And I don't know, maybe you're just not a handsome man because these are only allegations brought against a man who is not handsome. Good-looking men don't get restraining orders filed on them from women they don't know. That's got to be something that you're with a girl, she don't want to deal with you no more because you did her dirty, now you won't leave her alone. Then yeah. But if she ain't never met you like she claims, and you got one of these, you can't be a handsome man. But on the other end, ladies, sometimes you need to go after what you need and not necessarily what you want. Like, look, this guy, he been trying for 2 years to get with you? 2 years? Look, all due respect to your dad, I think your dad would appreciate this man's tenacity. This man is taking the Mamba mentality to a whole nother level. He wants to create a Kobe-like baby with you. And he's already shown that he's got it in his DNA. Like, he just don't quit. Like, he been stalking you for 2 years? 2 years? It's not even halftime of his stalking. And he's going hard. I can't wait. Look, if the fourth quarter come around, I'll be afraid of what he might do. And the sad thing about it is, man, you got 2 other sisters. If you don't say yes, he might go after them. This dude seems very, very tenacious. I hope he don't go too crazy. Just somebody, Vanessa, take one for the team. You single, as far as I know, you single. Sometime a mother's got to step in there and You know, have sex with the dude that wants to have sex with your daughter. That way he'll leave her alone. Moving on. Let's just get into it. The World Cup. I'm so tired of people trying to shove the World Cup down my throat. Nobody in this country really cares about the World Cup. And just to prove my point, we don't talk about soccer outside of the World Cup. And we only talk about it, it's because our competitive nature of being the best is a reason why we give a shit. USA, we fuck around and we lose the World Cup. We get knocked out in the first round. We don't care. We go right back to doing what we do. Matter of fact, most of the people in this country don't even root for USA. Don't even root for USA. You know why? Because we have other sports that we give a shit about. In this country, soccer has got to be the fifth. It's the fifth most popular sport in the country. And this is not in any particular order, so don't get fucking mad at me. But we got baseball, we got football, we got basketball, we got hockey. Fucking basketball and hockey is just soccer, but not on grass. Please stop shoving the World Cup down my throat, because I don't even know who to root for when it comes to the World Cup. Because I got Mexican friends that have never been to Mexico. I got Mexican friends that don't speak Spanish, but they're rooting for Mexico in the World Cup. You know why? Because apparently Mexico is good. As soon as America gets good and we start winning World Cups, they'll get their USA jerseys. Another reason nobody cares about the World Cup is because in this country is because the women's team is better than the men's team. I do know that. And just to prove my point one more time, how many of you actually own a soccer jersey? I said what I said. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, do all the free shit. And last but not least, I want you to get on TakeShotsBrand.com. Get you a shot straw. Get you one of these bad boys right here. Use my promo code, Comedian Coy Cook 20. Don't forget to do your mixer in here like I did earlier. And take your shot. I'll see you when I see you. Peace.